The Mahindra XUV 7XO has just been launched. It is a facelift of the XUV 700, but there's a lot that's gone into it. And talking to me about the changes that have been done, I have with me the head of design of Mahindra, Pratap Bose. Pratap, congratulations.
Thank you. Always nice to meet you.
Yeah, so I think this really has been one of the best-selling models, car that's really done well. Just run us through some of the external changes in sense that I don't think there are any sheet metal changes at all.
That's right. And Hormazd, look, we've sold over 3 lakh vehicles in the last, since it was launched. So it's really loved and it's changed that segment completely. So when you redesign or when you refresh that kind of iconic product, it's always you have to strike that balance.
Right.
And you're right. We changed the entire front face, made it more mature, a little more purposeful. The new lamps, but still kept the what we call the C edge DRLs. The entire bumper. Then you go around the side. The new wheels,
Yeah.
the 19-inch wheels with the piano black on the side. New tail lamps.
Right.
The biggest changes are in the interior.
Interior, yeah, we'll talk about the interior, but in a bit. So, Pratap, interesting. No sheet metal changes. Sheet metal changes are expensive.
Correct.
So clearly, what you save by not doing that, you can put that so-called budget into the inside.
That's right. Inside and into the tech.
Yeah,
Hormazd.
into the tech,
you can
of
see,
course.
the amount of new tech that we brought into the 7XO.
Yeah, the tech is inside. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can play with better materials. We
Right.
can use all of that. Yeah.
And just again, just sticking to the styling. I mean, what was the objective really? Because obviously, it had a distinctive look. Obviously, you don't want to deviate too much from
Yeah.
it. You can't deviate too much from it. But I'm just looking at you brought I think new fresh elements into the nose and into the lights as well. Yeah.
Correct. Hormazd, look, it's a very recognizable front face. Now, you don't want to alienate people from that. It's a memory they have, but you still have to refresh it. So it's new yet familiar. That's what I call it.
Right.
And you'll see all the vertical elements. You'll see the lamp. They just pushed edgier, bolder, sharper. That's the design language of today's world.
Right. And, lot more piano black these days. I guess an easy material to kind of apply in that sense. But is that the trend? I mean, piano black seems to be today's trend right now, gives a bit of premiumness, plushness. Is that the whole objective behind using it? And what's your experience in, black is a tricky surface to keep clean?
Correct. Hormazd, the black is one of our highest selling colors actually across models. So across the Thar or the Scorpio N, the XUV 700 itself, it's one of the most popular colors. We've managed to sort of introduce piano black in a little more measured way. The original car also has piano black and silver elements. So it's just that, balance. I think you have to get that right.
Right. And let's talk about the interior, Pratap. Obviously, the big talk is the 3-screen. Visually, that is what is there. But what are the other small touches you've done? A lot on CMF?
CMF, we brought in this new
Right.
chestnut brown color, really premium.
Right.
We changed the comfort of the seats, Hormazd. So
Okay.
like I said, it's not just a superficial change. We went into a seat foam, the foam density, the comfort pads, the ventilation, all of that. So I think, like we said, it's a lot happening on a new
Right.
product.
And anything drawn from the BEVs, the 9E and the 9S, which has gone into here? I know the 3 screens have gone, but anything else that, kind of, let's say, filtered into the...
Yeah, the boss mode
Right, yeah.
for the passenger seat. That's one thing people really loved in the 9S,
Right.
especially the BYOD. Again, the other upgrades to Adrenox
Right.
to bring it closer to Inglow. I think we tested out features with EVs because people are a little more experimentative, and we brought the best of that into the 7XO.
Right. Let's talk about the 19-inch wheels also, because clearly as a designer, you want them as big as possible. You'd love 20 and even 21 to really fill those wheel arches and, really
Yeah.
kind of look good. But just wanted to understand, was it a challenge going to 19 inches? Had to come down on the profile. Also, wheel alloy design, because that really
Yes.
makes a big difference, because when you look at a vehicle from the side,
Yeah.
the wheels take up a large, about 20% of the side of the car.
Absolutely. Hormazd, I always say the wheels are the shoes of the car.
Right.
You have to design them very carefully. They have to be the right size. We are very lucky that in the architecture itself, you have this diameter of the tire and wheel combination that allows us to push the diameter of the wheel itself without compromising too much on the wall height of the tire.
Right.
Because I think tire cutting is an issue. It's a real issue. but we have a certain standard and we are well within that. And then, of course, the finishes on the wheel itself, the wheel design itself, on the alloys, it's
Right.
truly beautiful.
So, just speaking about the wheel design alloys, do you have a say in the design as well, or
Oh
are
yeah,
they?
absolutely. I mean, we work with MRV on everything. We work with our suppliers very closely. But yeah, that's what we sign off. Like I said, it's the shoes of the car, and you got to get that right.
Right. And, Pratap, interesting that looking at Mahindra, every new model very often is a huge jump. They change everything. It's not really a facelift.
Yeah.
But this one seems to have, as you said, changes on the exterior, minimal, and, obviously a lot in the interior where you put a lot of tech in. Run me through a life cycle of this product right now.
Yeah,
Now,
so
this
we
product is
were
about 4 years old.
Four
Yeah.
years old. We
Right.
launched it in August 21.
Right. So it's a little extended life cycle because
Yes.
out of 3+3 you would have,
Hormazd, interestingly enough, the sales of the vehicle didn't really drop off, even in the 4th year. So we were just discussing, even if we didn't launch a refresh, the car would have sold.
Right.
But we were bringing so much more technical upgradation. We wanted to reflect that in a new design, and I think it'll do as well, if not better, as the current Avatar.
Right. And, just your thoughts on this platform. Clearly, it's, let's say, not the new gen platforms which y'all are working on, the NU platforms. Where does this fit into the whole, let's say, portfolio going forward?
Yeah, so this still gives us this full-size SUV, Hormazd.
Right.
This is very important. It's a great segment for us. We've actually created this segment, if you saw the numbers.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think it will remain important. People are upgrading to larger sizes. We've seen that
Right.
happen all over the world. And, as we said today, I think from other SUV and car segments, people will upgrade to this size.
So what you're saying is this platform is still valid for a full model change. We can expect it on this, which might be after another 4
Yeah,
or 5.
absolutely. I mean, this is a very modern current platform. There's no reason why we can't do even a family of vehicles on this.
Right, and obviously keeping it as up to date as possible, and clearly it's really been packed with a lot of tech. So this is the Mahindra XUV 7 XO, which has been given a facelift, but with that facelift has come a lot of technical firepower in it. And of course, this is the flagship of the range. Pratap, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you so much, Hormazd. Thank you.